So Iceland is one of the hottest travel destinations right now. Iceland has always been known for its incredible geography and its unique landscape. Why is Iceland the perfect travel destination? What are some of the places to visit in Iceland? What can Iceland teach you about elves? Stick around to the end and we'll tell you all you need to know. First up, let's look at why Iceland is a great travel destination. From gorgeous landscapes to friendly people, this country has a lot to offer. It is a land of mysterious lava rocks and stunning beaches. You might even see beautiful sights, like the Northern Lights while you're there. In a recent report, the World Economic Forum chose Iceland as the world's friendliest nation for tourists. The locals are friendly and welcoming, and there's ample transportation to get around the country. So now let's look at why Iceland is the perfect travel destination. First, let's talk about the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, is a natural phenomena that occurs in the upper atmosphere, but it can't be seen from everywhere. Some of you may have been lucky enough to catch a glimpse while traveling in an aircraft. In Iceland, you can actually get to see and experience the magic of the Northern Lights. In fact, you can even go chasing them. Imagine mystical green lights dancing in the sky on a cold, clear winter night. Now, this is pretty elusive. The weather conditions need to be just right for the Northern Lights to appear, so you might need a bit of luck on your side to catch one of these occurrences. You can even book a super jeep excursion and go searching for this seemingly supernatural show. Next up, let's talk about Reykjavik. Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland. It's a small city, but it's packed with restaurants, cafes, and bars. The city has excellent connectivity. You can also easily explore the place on foot. In case you don't feel like spending time or money in a club or bar, you can have a great time checking out local art and enjoying the great parks in the city. You can also check out the incredible architecture of Reykjavik. One of the most prominent buildings in the skyline is called the Harpa. It's a concert hall and conference center with a glass block facade that glitters and changes color. At the Harpa, you can probably catch the incredible Iceland Symphony Orchestra and the Icelandic Opera. An annual music festival called the Icelandic Airwaves takes place over here every year. Iconic musicians like Sigur Rós and Björk have performed at the Harpa. So now let's talk about why visiting Iceland in the summer is a great experience. Do you enjoy being out and about in the sun? Would you like to spend a few days in a country where the sun pretty much doesn't set? Summer is a great time to visit Iceland. Not only will you be able to take advantage of the long hours of daylight and warmest weather of the year, but you'll also have plenty of activities to choose from. So in Iceland, the summer lasts from mid-May to late June. During these months, the sun probably sets around midnight and rises again at 3 a.m. This happens due to the tilt of the Earth's axis. In summer, you can expect this island to still be cool with average temperatures of 10 to 13 degrees Celsius or 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The mild weather in Iceland will allow you to take on activities like hiking without overheating. Next up, we're going to talk about glaciers, especially glacier tours. So Iceland has around 4,500 square miles of glaciers. You're bound to see ice in some form or the other. On the southern side of the country, you have the Sólheimajökull Glacier. This glacier is perfect for those who want to go on a glacial walking or ice climbing tour. In the alternative, you could look at the Vatnajökull Glacier. It's the largest glacier in Europe. This glacier has roughly 30 outlet glaciers, which are long tongues of ice that reach out from the main glacier, and you can explore these areas. Some of these outlet glaciers were featured in Game of Thrones. Next up, we'll talk about what animal watching opportunities there are in Iceland. The first thing you should look out for is Icelandic horses. They're a pony-sized breed, but don't let that make you think that their relatively small size makes them any less unique. They're sure-footed and can survive in rough terrain and extreme climates. Their trademark look of having shaggy hair that covers the eyes does in some form feel like Iceland. If you go out into the sea, you're almost guaranteed to spot at least one of the 20 indigenous species of whales circling the island, including minke and humpback whales. Most whale watching tours will also swing by seaside cliffs to observe puffins, the country's adorable unofficial mascot. Puffins are beautiful little birds with their colored bills, expressive watery eyes, and clumsy wobbling walk. They are intrinsically likable creatures, and they're very easy to attribute with human traits. Now let's talk about Iceland and its relationship with elves. We're not joking. Also, these elves have nothing to do with Harry Potter. So around 37% of Icelanders believe that elves or huldufolk, or hidden folk, possibly exist. This belief is deeply ingrained into Icelandic culture. You'll often find that roads and construction projects have been altered or halted so as to not disturb the hidden folk. And many families even have small wooden elfhole or elf houses in their gardens. You can also visit the elf school in Reykjavik to learn more about the elves. There, you can learn about all the 13 types of elves, 4 kinds of gnomes, 3 species of trolls, and 3 varieties of fairies. The most important rule you'll learn at elf school is to never cross an elf by throwing rocks. It might disturb his home, so once you get back home, you can impress your family and friends with your newly acquired knowledge. Now let's talk about the geothermal lakes in Iceland. Iceland is renowned for its geothermal lakes. Now, many of these lakes are used to power geothermal energy plants, but you can actually swim in the Blue Lagoon, a large lake on the Reykjanes Peninsula. The water is usually seawater, but it is warm and rich with minerals like silica and sulfur, which heal and rejuvenate the skin. The sulfur and silica-rich water is known for its natural, age-defying healing powers. You can spend an entire day taking a dip in the Blue Lagoon, engaging in casual chit-chat, or just unwinding. You'll probably emerge looking and feeling like a new person. Bathing in communal thermal baths is a popular part of daily life in Iceland. You can also check out the geothermal heated swimming pool at Laugardalur Park, which is near Reykjavik. Next up, let's talk about how you can go on a road trip around Iceland. So there's an 830-mile long ring road, which is the main route that goes around the country. If you follow the ring road, you'll not miss wonders like the Eyjafjallajökull volcano, the Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, the East Fjords, and the impressive Dettifoss waterfall. For the best experience, you could take out 7 days in Iceland and explore the ring road. Imagine driving near mossy lava fields, waterfalls, steep mountains, rocky beaches, fjords, and glacial lagoons. If you're tired of driving and want some challenging exercise, or just willing to do whatever it takes to get the perfect pic for Instagram, you can stop your car and visit Iceland's many mountains. Whether you're an amateur alpinist or an experienced mountaineer, you can pick a hike that suits your level of comfort. Next, let's talk about Iceland's famous beaches. As an island at the end of the Arctic, Iceland has many enchanting beaches along its coastline. Most Icelandic beaches are black because of the volcanic nature of their surroundings. This feature excites travelers because of the otherworldly sceneries these waterfronts offer. Visiting an Icelandic beach can feel like traveling to another planet. Some of the beautiful black beaches in Iceland include Reynisfjara, the black pebble beach close to the southern village of Vik, known for its black basalt cliffs and massive caves, and the Diamond Beach, or Breiðamerkursandur, adorned with diamonds of ice throughout the year. Lacking in warm weather and tropical breezes, the black beaches instead offer a rare type of beauty that seems only possible in dreams. Lastly, let's talk about the cuisine. Scandinavian cuisine is all about using fresh, local fare, and people tend to stay away from GMOs or artificial ingredients, so don't forget to try local favorites like skyr, a creamy cheese-like dairy dish, lobster, salted cod, lamb, and, surprisingly, hot dogs. Most restaurants in Iceland serve a fish of the day. The country is dotted with numerous seafood restaurants, mainly serving cod, haddock, salmon, and monkfish. Modern chefs in Iceland are masters at creating excellent dishes, infusing the ocean's bounty with herbs and spices found in Icelandic nature. And that's a wrap. So visiting Iceland is a dream for many people. Do you have plans to visit Iceland? Have you already been to Iceland? What was your trip like? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.